Thailand's property booming is no doubt attracting both investors and buyers. Due to various locations to choose, condos, villas, and even compounds of walking street shopping center are mushrooming all over the country. One of the hotspots that many would like to have their hands on is the Swiss-like valley in Thailand known as Khao Yai.
So the new venture is building Provence-style house. That's because when we went there to source all the furniture, we were introduced to many interior decorators, designers, and they introduced us to go to different places in the south of France. And we fell in love with it, especially my wife and partner. She saw the houses there and she just totally fell in love with it and had a dream that one day she would want a house like the ones that she fell in love with in Provence. And one thing led to another. We began looking at the idea of what if we really, can build this house in Thailand, but where would we build it in Thailand? And then we thought Khao Yai, because we were actually recently introduced to Khao Yai by some friends and bought some land here. And then we thought, wouldn't Khao Yai be the perfect place to build a Provence-style house? And from that idea or that dream, I guess, it became reality about 2-3 years later. Yeah, we came to Khao Yai about 3-4 years ago also, like I mentioned, because we were introduced by some friends. They bought some land, they built houses here, and we enjoyed, staying with them. And they say, hey, you should buy some. And then, we looked into it and we bought some land. And then when the idea about building the Provence-style house came, we thought, yeah, this would be a great place. And so one day we actually invited one of the French interior designers to come and take a look, and they came here and they saw the place. They saw the mountains, the ambience, the environment, the greenness of this place. They said, this is perfect. This is so similar to Provence. A Provence-style house really would, be perfect.
Properties in Khao Yai most are purchased for business purposes. When being compared with other markets in ASEAN, Thailand has advantages in the development of tourism destinations and health-related businesses. In addition, the ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC, which will be fully implemented, will stimulate urbanization and open up greater demand for new property projects. Both new and experienced developers have to make sure to carefully plan the project since challenges lie ahead.
We really want to focus on our project first before we but there's definitely phase 2, 3, 4, and not just only in Khao Yai, but all over, Thailand, and maybe when the, AEC, yes, when the AEC happens, I can see the potential, increasing exponentially because, I know a lot of, when we go to Provence, we see a lot of Singaporeans, we see a lot of, many well-to-do people that appreciate this kind of style, that travel there extensively, and I'm sure they would love to have this kind of a home, just like it's like our dream. I'm sure they have that dream, but let's say Singapore, maybe the cost would be very prohibitive, yeah, because it's too high, because if you build this house in France, it'll be like 5 times more expensive than building it here. So for the Asian people, if they dream of having a Provence-style house, perfect place would be Thailand because the labor is still cheap comparatively for this region. Yeah, so it's still very, very possible for people to have the dream, become reality in Thailand. So you need definitely the consultation of all the top people, but you need to interview, to interview a lot of people and see if they your vision and their experience match.
Property investment is considered as a long-term business, whether for private or business purposes. The return profit will annually increase since owning a property, especially in financial districts, is likely to be beneficial. Approximately 1,300 houses, villas, and plots of land in development are available for sale in Khao Yai, out of a total of around 3,550 units.